You do have a wide array of vintage videotape players of different models at your store, right?
You got that right. We're pros.
Here's the thing. We've recently seized a batch of vintage videotapes with all their covers torn off. Those videotapes can only be played on a player of a niche and ancient model. Public security doesn't have that kind of player. So I'd like to borrow yours here to see what's on those tapes.
Actually, it's pretty hard to tear those covers off. If they are all without covers, they're probably that kind of tape.
What kind?
It's, you know, that kind.
Wait, what's going on? Why are you beating around the bush? Are you under some sort of NDA?
Forget it. I'll just show it to you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
What was that? Well, either way, I've gotten the gist of this tape.
Well, do you still want to check the rest?
I do.
Miss Lucy, sorry, I forgot you don't like being called that.
That's not the only thing you forgot. I told you, don't bother my friends again. Unless you want to have Grassy, Woody, and Bricky lining up to stomp you in the face.
I remember what a gentle little princess you used to be as a girl. You may be wearing a spiky leather jacket now, but you wouldn't really do that to me, right?
Watch out, or I'll stick this spike into your...
I get it. You really have changed.
I'm glad you finally got it.
It's just as Mr. Montefiore predicted. You two really are the same. He's never told anyone, but he had quite a rebellious youth, too.
What's that got to do with me?
Mr. Montefiore ran away from home for a decade. 10 long years later, the prodigal son came back to assume his responsibilities. Those 10 years of hard work gave Mr. Montefiore the gifts of a lifetime, a tough personality, and the cunning to think outside the box. Both of these became unique assets in the business world.
How have I never heard this story before?
And of course, during those 10 years of wandering, he met his lifelong soulmate, your mom. That's why when Mr. Montefiore learned that you and the young woman running the video store get along so well, he specifically told me not to interfere. As he said, whether a lover or a friend, genuine relationships develop in tough times. When you're ready to take on your responsibilities in the future, you'll find yourself dealing with countless tasks, and during every exhausting late night, you'll need a warm embrace.
Grassy, Woody, Bricky! Feeling better now? I'm still angry. Father should have known he has no right to send one of his flunkies to tell us what to do. Empty adults always want to relive their lives through their children. But I'm my own person. I'm Lucy. I know what I hate and what I love. I will never surrender to what I hate. I want to stand beside what I love forever. The stars above the outer ring, my bike, eternal victory, and my companions, and including you. I'm only gonna say this once, so don't pretend you can't hear me.
This model's wrong. Ugh, I'd pick this one if it weren't for the old paint.
You're so quick. I haven't even finished checking one, and you're already 3 down.
Ever heard the saying, practice makes perfect? I've been doing this for the older guys in the squad since I was knee-high.
Hey, can you take a look? Is this the correct model?
Let me see. Oh, that's it! It's been used for some time, but you can instantly tell it's high quality, especially since it has the anti-corruption serum coating developed in the last 2 years. Nice work, Proxy. You found a gem. Hang on a sec. I'll replace it right now. All right, all set. Come on, Proxy, hop on.
You're taking me out for a test drive?
Of course. You spent so long helping me adjust this old rust bucket, so you should be the first passenger to witness its power. Whew. I didn't know you were so strong. If I hadn't stopped just now, I'd have been struggling to breathe.
Huh? Really? I didn't realize what I was doing. It was just instinct.
Don't worry. I'm keeping to a safe speed. I should take you out for more rides in the future. You'll soon fall in love with it. Oh yeah, did you hear my old buddy's magnetic grumbling? Ah, didn't it sound nice? I can relax knowing it's recovered now.
It must be really important to you.
Mm-hmm. I built it myself. It took a lot of work to perfect it, and it's also a testament to the friendship among my friends. In the outer ring, the first step to becoming a qualified biker is to get your own bike. And friends will gladly help out. That's how my old buddy was born, too. Check it out. Big Daddy funded the engine. Bernice helped me install the fuel injector. Piper and Letter gave me the headlights and pedals. And Lucy brought me the front wheel hub from the city. And now, my ride even has parts picked out by you.
I see. Had I known, I would have gotten you some more expensive parts.
Friendship isn't something you measure by its cost. I'm just happy you could help fix my old buddy. Well then, that'll do for my break. Let's head back to Blazewood. We should see a nice sunset on the way back. Hold on tight. Let's go! Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
We're out of gas. I got so wrapped up in repairing my old buddy that I forgot to fill the tank. Just my luck. No phone signal either. Would you mind walking into the sunset with me instead?
I'd love to.
Oh, you two made it back! What on earth were you doing? You didn't answer your phone! Wise and I almost blew a gasket with worry!
Oh, right! We could have called Lucy and the gang to pick us up halfway. I totally forgot.
I completely forgot too.
Huh? What's going on? You both have strange smiles on your faces. What were you up to outside?
Nothing. Isn't that right, old pal?
Yeah, we didn't do anything.
You two. Something's definitely suspicious. Despite my best efforts to figure it out, I still don't get it. Everything in the outer ring moves slowly. Desert and rocks never change, but every time I come to the inner ring,
it's completely different every few days. There are extravagant stores everywhere, kicking out the old magazine stands.
Where did you buy magazines before? Maybe they still sell them.
Buy? They get sent to the outer ring regularly. They're basically just unwanted trash. I really like them. They're good for lighting fires if you're out camping. Some things seem to lose all use once they go out of fashion. But in the outer ring, things are different. Can you picture it? Trash blown all over the place by the wind in the outer ring, looking like confetti. Broken records sound different every time they're played, just as the wind is ever changing. Do you think the people who threw them away would regret it if they knew? But once something's lost, it's lost. Never to be found again. What's little old me getting all sentimental about? How corny.
I've noticed whenever you say, "Little old me," it's because you're embarrassed, Piper.
You understand little old me so well, Proxy.
Of course! I mean, when you've known each other as long as we have, you pick up on the small things.
Has it been that long? It seems like it passed in a flash, but I guess that's true. Every day when driving the truck, the scenery outside is always moving. When I stop sometimes, it feels like a dream. But I always feel as though I'm always pushing forward, and as long as the road's still there, I'll be able to find my way back where I started. Especially if you drive on familiar roads every day. You'll naturally assume that everything is the same every day. But it's only when one day your car suddenly breaks down at the roadside that you realize this road has been repaired again and again, and that the pedestrians have all gone elsewhere. It's completely different from how you remember. Little old me is afraid of familiar things changing.
I understand how you feel.
Yeah, it's always nice to cherish things you like. Maybe the next time we meet, it'll be goodbye forever. Who knows when we'll have another chance to meet again?
Don't jinx it!
Then I'll say something positive. Maybe the next time we meet, you'll be all grown up and I'll barely recognize ya.
You're always treating me like a kid, Piper.
Kids always change the most. I'm trying to get to know you, Proxy. That's why it feels like that. Even though there are lots of things about you that I don't get, I'm still looking forward to each and every time we meet, Proxy.